this is JC. Welcome to Missed Again, where every missed shot is a lesson. It's not about perfect play, it's about my struggles and honest progress. Today we're going to look at what is considered a difficult shot for beginners and advanced beginners to learn, and that is the draw shot. It is a difficult shot as it is a finesse shot, and there are many moving parts to make sure it hits correctly. Unlike a follow shot where it is relatively easy to impart topspin to the cue ball, it is not as easy to impart backspin on the cue ball. And what makes it harder is controlling the amount of backspin to impart on the cue ball for cue ball control. In this video, I'll highlight 8 specific points that I always try to address in the attempt to ensure that my draw shot is consistent. You can use it as a checklist to see if any points can help you improve your draw shot if you have not mastered it. So let's get started with the 8 critical points that can affect the quality and consistency of a draw shot. Chalk up before the shot. This is the easiest fix. Chalk up before you take the draw shot, although it is good to include chalking up in your pre-shot routine for any shot. But for any shot that you are applying spin to the cue ball, be sure to apply chalk all round the edges of the cue tip and not just the top. The reason is that when you hit any part of the cue ball that is not the center, the tip of the cue does not entirely contact the cue ball. The edge of the tip will have the most contact, so be sure to chalk the edges. Hit lower than you think. Everyone knows that you have to hit below center for a draw shot, but you should hit lower than you think and as low as you can. That means lowering your bridge as much as you can so that you hit at least approximately 2 tips below center. A lower hit allows you to impart more backspin when you need to draw the shot back longer distances. Hit the same spot each time. For every draw shot, regardless of the distance, always hit the same low spot on the cue ball. This applies when you perform a stop shot too. By hitting the same spot every time, you only have to work on one variable, and that is your speed control. Don't complicate things unnecessarily by increasing the variables. Ensure your cue is level. Hit your draw stroke with your cue as level as possible. Do not elevate the butt of your cue unless you really have to, like if the cue ball is near a rail and your only option is a draw shot. Here's an example of an elevated cue. It can still work, but it is not the right form. Make sure your cue is level throughout the stroke and do not scoop up, otherwise it will cause the cue ball to hop. Adjust your bridge based on the distance of the shot. While you always want to hit the cue ball at the same spot, you can vary the amount or strength of the draw by adjusting the length of your bridge. For example, if I want to draw the cue ball a very short distance, I'll place my bridge hand closer to the cue ball. It may not look like much on camera, but it makes a big difference and impacts the control on the draw shot significantly. For shots where I need to draw the cue ball back further, I place my bridge hand further away from the cue ball. Unlike the previous shot where I reduced the bridge distance to reduce speed, in this shot, I want to increase speed with a longer bridge distance. Having said that, if I have a shot where the cue ball is further from the object ball and I want to draw back a longer distance, I'll put my bridge hand closer to the cue ball so that I have a longer follow through that imparts more backspin on the cue ball. You have to experiment what works best for you. Relax your grip and slow down your backstroke. Like most players, I'm still working on improving my stroke. There are many intricacies to ensure a good stroke. I'll highlight 3 here and more in subsequent points. First, it is not to have a deft grip on the butt of your cue. Relax your grip on the butt. I personally hold the butt mainly with my thumb and first 2 fingers in a loose grip. Next, do your feathers or pre-shot strokes, but before your final backstroke, pause. Next, slowly pull back for your backstroke, then push forward with a level smooth stroke to make the shot. Think of it like drawing a bow and releasing an arrow. Stroke with smooth follow through. Continuing with the intricate mechanics of a good stroke, A smooth follow-through is essential to perform a good quality draw stroke. You want to shoot past the cue ball by at least 4 inches or 10 centimeters with a straight level stroke. You can sometimes get away with a shot with little follow-through if you hit it just right, but it is not correct form. Avoid stabbing or punching the cue ball like this. This may be a reflex because you think the cue ball is coming back towards you fast. Practice the stroke with a smooth follow-through. Also remember to relax your grip, pause before your backstroke, and slow it down. Avoid deceleration. Deceleration refers to the cue slowing down before or at the moment of impact with the cue ball. It often happens subconsciously and is something you may not even realize is happening. When you decelerate, it means your follow-through slows down and less backspin is imparted to the cue ball, even if you do follow through with your stroke. Ensure when you perform the draw shot to continue accelerating your stroke upon contact with the cue ball. This will ensure a good quality draw shot. Well, that's it for this video. As mentioned, the draw shot is very difficult due to the finesse needed to perform the shot with control and consistency. I highlighted 8 reasons that can affect my draw shot, and it is critical to ensure all 8 points are performed correctly. If I execute a poor draw shot, it is usually because I slipped up on one or more of these points. Now you can see why the draw shot is so difficult. I've seen videos of players and instructors saying that the draw shot is easy as long as you do 3 simple things. Hit below center, level your cue, and follow through. But as you can see, there's much more to it than that in order to perform a quality draw shot with control. If you have any other tips to share, please do let all of us know in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It will really help the channel out. Every miss makes us better, so let's grow together. My name is JC. Try not to miss again.